My upbringing has been in Burleson. We moved here when I was just a very young child. There was 5 boys in our family, and we were all hunting and fishing kids. We would come up on this hill, and I liked this hill probably the most because a lot of squirrels and rabbits and stuff. And I was hunting with a .22 rifle that my mother had checkered and built. I was hunting squirrels and rabbits. Well, I looked up in one of the trees, and I saw what I thought was a squirrel's nest, and I saw a big squirrel's tail hanging out of it, and I thought, that's the biggest squirrel I've ever seen. And I got up real close to it, and I went around the side of the tree just a little bit from a distance, and I noticed that's not a squirrel at all, that's a fox. So sure enough, I aim up there and I shoot, and he falls out of the tree, and I'm all proud of myself, and I hang him over my shoulder and decide I'm gonna take him home along with this other squirrel, the squirrel that I'd gotten. This fox, his urine was all over my back. And it smelled, if anybody smells fox urine, it's terrible. I mean, it's very pungent. But I walk in the house all proud of this fox that I'd got up on the hill, and my mom smells it. She says, "Get out of this house." She said, "Don't even go in the garage. I want you to go out in the backyard and take care of that fox out there." Well, sure enough, my brother, oldest brother, he was 2 years older than me. He comes up there and he said, "Where'd you get the fox?" I said, "Up there on the hill." He said, "Where was he?" I said, in a crow's nest. He said, "Foxes don't climb trees." And I said, "This one did." It was the next morning. My father woke me up early and he says, "You want to go back up on the hill and hunt?" And I said, "Yeah, Dad, let's go." So sure enough, I jump up, put my boots on, and here we go. We come up the hill and he says, "Where's that tree that fox, that had the crow's nest where the fox was?" And I said, "It's right up the hill." I said, "Right up there on the left." We finished our day of hunting squirrels and rabbits and stuff, went home, fixed them. My brother walked in front of where we were out there cleaning the rabbits, and my dad says, "Hey, son." I said, "Come here a second." Joey walks over, reaches in his pocket, and he goes, "What's that?" He goes, "That's fox fur." He goes, "Yep." He says, "You know where I found it?" He said, "Where?" He says, "Up there in that tree, in that crow's nest where that fox was." And then Joey looks at him like this, and he says, "See, foxes do climb trees." Well, as a kid, you know, spending so much time up on this hill, and after taking that fox out of that crow's nest in that one particular tree, I remember that tree because it had a little hollow in the bottom. And it wasn't long after that I decided one of these days I'm gonna buy that top of that hill and I'm gonna build a house there. And I was able to actually buy the top of this hill and build my house here. And so right outside in my office, I look up and right in that tree that's exactly where that fox was. I'm fortunate, I'm blessed. I couldn't live a better life than what I've lived because I've been able to follow my dreams and do anything and everything that I ever wanted to do.